for a customer whose car was actually in for service.
Okay.
As of now.
Okay.
So I was working through that. Card owner claimed fraud. Names didn't match. That whole shebang. This morning she paid online, and it wasn't 5 minutes later we got a call from a lady in North Carolina saying, "Hey, you just hit my credit card for $1534.92 or whatever it was. I live in North Carolina, never been in Illinois, none of this jives." So I'm looking, the invoice dollar amount and the payment matched that invoice.
Listen, I will pay for the $1,500. I'm not paying for nothing else she done did.
We're past that.
So then what is it? I didn't do anything as far as what she got going on with this car. This is not my car.
I'm telling you right now.
This is crazy.
On July 31st, 2023, police were called to a Mercedes dealership in Illinois over a suspicious online payment. A woman showed up to collect her car, but minutes later, a North Carolina woman reported a $1,500 fraud charge. As officers dug deeper, the lies started piling up. Fake names, stolen cards, and shady stories. What began as a routine service pickup quickly became a full-blown criminal investigation.
Good. I see they had some fun.
Yeah. So can you tell me what's going on?
So we got a credit card dispute for fraudulent charge on Friday.
Okay.
For a customer whose car was actually in for service.
Okay.
As of now.
Okay.
So I was working through that. Card owner claimed fraud. Names didn't match. That whole shebang. This morning she paid online, and it wasn't 5 minutes later we got a call from a lady in North Carolina saying, "Hey, you just hit my credit card for $1534.92 or whatever it was. I live in North Carolina, never been in Illinois, none of this jives." So I'm looking, the invoice dollar amount and the payment matched that invoice for that same client again. So she was in June. That credit card got disputed as fraud.
So her car, okay. So she's essentially she's done this twice now where it's
this
been...
is the second time where it appears to be stolen credit cards.
Credit cards to pay for service for her actual vehicle.
Correct.
Okay.
It's her vehicle.
Okay.
But the name, like the one in June, the name didn't match.
Yeah.
The one today, I won't see the name till it batches at night.
Okay.
But the lady called from North Carolina, gave me phone number, name. She's like, "If you need anything, feel free to call me. I'll dispute it when it posts, but I gotta wait till it posts to dispute."
Sure. Do you have the information from the last one? Has that been...
Do
you have the invoice for what was done for the car and all that stuff? Okay. I don't know. I will call her, but that don't have nothing to do with me. You know, they have her name and information. When I drop it off, they know that. Well, they could have just told me that. You know, they calling the police and stuff. I could have figured this out on the phone.
I think it might depend on how the card got declined. Sometimes those show up as just a declined charge, like your card doesn't have money on it. And sometimes it shows up as...
They could have just said that.
I know, but sometimes it shows up as fraud, which they won't tell you that, because if someone's trying to defraud them, they're not going to tell you.
Okay.
Right? Like, that's why I take calls here all the time for these.
Oh, really?
But you can't, they're still out money. So you can't take the car. We gotta resolve this, otherwise you're taking a car without paying for it. That'd be a theft of service.
Okay. So let's do this.
I have to get to work, so how fast is this going to
The quickest way is going to go back there, too, because what I don't want to see happen is that if you were to drive off with the car under the understanding of payment, then they start looking at this as like a theft of services because they still don't have any money. I think
they do have the money.
No, but what they're telling us is that transaction, once it went through and she goes, "Hey, payment made," they got the notice that it was declined. So it went through, but then the credit card company called and said, "Hey, we're not going to authorize that payment." So I think something's up with her card. That would be my guess.
Well, let's make sure. I'm not going to lie. From here, if whatever they don't figure out, I will pay for it. But I'm going to need my car. This is my car.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Look who walked into the Mercedes service center again. It was the same person with the same shady vibe. But this time she tried playing smart. She paid online with Apple Pay. 5 minutes later, boom, phone rings. A woman from North Carolina yells, $1,534.92? I've never been to Illinois. Girl, you can't even cover your tracks properly. Using fake cards for your own car? That's not fraud. That's lazy fraud.
If you wanted to pay for the whole thing and then get square with her later, you can do that too. That's actually probably the quickest way to get out of here.
Yeah, so they got a call from North Carolina from a woman saying my card was fraudulently used at your dealership. Like, what is going on?
Oh, there might be more to this thing. Okay. All right, cool.
I'm praying God right here because
We got to go inside and compare this to the paperwork. Unless you want me to take your phone and everything with you. So let's go in. Why don't you just? No, I'm going to give you permission to park because I need to see it.
Why you can't just? I can't just send it to
park
you.
in the handicap spot. That's fine.
If anything, we'll just cut them loosely because she's saying her sister paid online. I don't really know how that works. I don't know if her sister has a plan here or however that works. Because it sounds like the sister somehow fraudulently got this card number and paid online.
It's either simple, it seems, or it's more complicated.
Yeah.
It seems, but
I'm not sure where we're at yet. So.
I know. Honest with you.
I gotta get to work.
I know.
Why y'all can't call her?
No, Jasmine, you're the one that's here with this. We need to talk.
Look, I gotta get to work. I'm not sitting here dealing with that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have nothing to do with it. Y'all
then
got her.
Jasmine, I'm telling you right now, if you drive away, I promise there's going to be a criminal charge against you.
For what?
Because I'm looking at the documents that they have, and they're showing me it's way more complicated than what you were explaining to me. So let's go back. Just want to shut it. What's your sister's name?
We don't have that information.
Who is Kara Willard?
That's my teacher.
Who is it?
My auntie.
Is she the one who made the payment then?
I think she used my auntie card.
Okay, does your auntie know? Here, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, okay? Like, this is just moment by moment. You come here for the service. You have your sister come and pay for the card. This card gets used, and then if Kara Willard, your auntie, she calls here and then says my card was just used here. I don't know why.
Oh, she must have told her.
So she said this is a fraudulent transaction. She called here right away. That's why we have to resolve it. Look, I'm telling you, there's a simple answer to this. Okay. But we need to go in and talk about this.
Well, I don't want that. Y'all need to call.
Well, do you have your auntie's phone number? Yeah. What's your auntie's phone number?
I'm not.
Right now, I'm telling you, you're not free to go until we resolve this.
She said I am. She
said
if they want to do whatever they want to do, that's fine.
No, I'm telling you right now, you're not free. She did not know what I knew. I'm telling you right now.
So what does it have to do with
Because you're the one here that was getting service on your car, taking a car that's rightfully theirs to hold until it's paid for.
It's not right. This is right.
It is.
My
No, not when you drop it off for payment. It'd be a theft of service if you were to drive away from here right now.
She suddenly started acting stressed. Ma'am, work didn't bother you while you were scamming credit cards. The officer calmly explained that taking the car without paying is theft of service. Sis, where was that energy before when you were fine using someone else's money?
I don't know why they gave you your car back in the first place. They should have never given your car back. Now you have your car, but they are saying that you still owe them $1,500.
Hold on. The transaction that was Apple Pay went through.
I know. That's
then
what
the owner calls over the card says this isn't good.
Right.
So.
Well, that's the problem.
So, was Skyler probably didn't tell her, didn't probably give her all the money. I don't know.
All right. Give me a quick. I'm going to make one quick phone call. I'm going to try calling Cara. Is it Cara? She goes by. Dealership has given us for the client or the claimed fraudulent card is different than the number that she gave for her auntie.
That's a problem.
Hi, is this Kara? This is Officer Christensen with the Naperville Police. Is this Kara Willard? Hi, I'm calling because I'm here at the Mercedes-Benz dealership in our town here in Naperville. And I think we're trying to work through like a credit card issue here right now. Okay, did you get anything further clarified from your bank at all? It was an Apple Pay card?
It's a dispute, but it'd be 21 days before it could be processed, I guess, because they're still like investigating it.
Okay, Kara, so we're here at the dealership. The card was used for someone that was actually picking up a vehicle. Do you know anyone in Illinois at all?
No, I don't know anybody. And it's kind of weird. Apple cards don't have Apple. So, like you have a physical card, it doesn't have a card number on it or anything. And you have to have like that person's access to their Apple ID and everything. So it's kind of weird that the charge is used in person and not online.
Well, it was an online purchase, but it was someone who was making their payment online. They said that a family member was making a payment. That's why I'm trying to put all this together.
Oh yeah, no. Someone would have had it got my online my virtual card that is through Apple. they would have had to get that information. Because I haven't made a purchase on that card in a little while.
All right, Kara, so it sounds like you're going to probably, obviously you need to make the report with your local department as well if you needed to, but you're kind of involved in this police report too at the same time right now. How do you spell your last name?
And also,
Yeah.
they, because I had to reset my Apple ID, all of my information, Apple made me, and they, so they also changed my card number and everything because of all this. Just so it's not used again.
No, that makes sense, and that sounds like normal procedure for your bank. I handle a lot of cases like this, so.
Once inside, everything started unraveling. Suddenly, it was not the sister anymore. Now it was her Auntie Kara, who also happened to be the fraud victim. It was hilarious and tragic at the same time. The cops tried piecing it all together like a puzzle, but half the pieces were chewed up.
That sounds like normal procedure for your bank. I handle a lot of cases like this, so. Yeah, so just to be very clear, does the name Skyler Johnson mean anything to you?
No.
How about anybody named Jasmine Boxley?
No.
No, not at all?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
All right. And you said this is the best number to reach yet?
It is.
I think that's the only question that I have for you right now. I might call and follow up later. I'm still kind of dealing with this in progress, but I wanted to reach out with you just to make sure some of that stuff.
Yeah.
So you said that this is Skyler's car.
My sister, exactly.
Okay, your sister. Where is she at right now?
She lives in Quincy.
Okay, is this her? Is this her driver's license? Okay, how come there's no record of that? I ran this driver's license. There's no record on her license at all. They can't even find the name. Well, look, you're driving her car.
Because
this is the way it involves
for
you
it.
too. So okay. And you pay her?
No, I don't pay her. I have like the app that I pay through the Colonel, like $5 something a month.
Where's Kara live?
Who?
Where's Kara?
Kira? That's her auntie. I don't know. I called her in front of the other officer.
I think we might be having some cross wires because I don't think who I talked to on the phone that reported their car is.
And that's what I'm saying. I think she lied to me.
Who?
Skyler. Because I asked her, like, so when I sent her the money, who card did you use? Yours or your boyfriend's? Or what did you do, Skyler? Don't lie to me because the police is here looking at me like I'm crazy.
You're in the hot seat right now.
And I'm in the hot
yep.
seat, yeah. And you don't, and I'm grown. Don't lie to me about nothing because it's not that serious. She's like, I swear I use TTK, blah, blah, blah. So I said, so why are they saying that it's a lie? Like I said, I can come pay that Friday, but y'all don't have to do that other shit.
Here, at the end of the day, the car's been released. I'm not putting on a payment plan. That's not how that flies.
What you mean? The car's been released?
Yeah, you have the car.
No. Hold on. The car is done with its work. But right now, because of the
so are you giving me my car?
Right now, I'm pretty sure the police are going to be holding on to the car.
Right.
Until we can get it resolved. Because right now,
well, if they're willing to give me my
our
car.
financial crimes unit is coming out here to look at this. Because this has now gone past what I've got.
Okay,
I
that's
can
fine.
do.
But if they're giving me my car, why can't I keep my car?
Because right now, I have no idea. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who Skyler is.
Okay.
Because she doesn't have a valid driver's license, so I have no idea where that comes from.
But
I don't know where it's registered to. I don't know where the insurance is coming back to on it. And then right now, like as you're driving it, like all of this is connected to this other financial side of things that ends up being very, very complicated.
What you mean?
There's a stolen car that was used to pay for your work today. You're
You're
the one in the car.
Card.
There's a stolen card, stolen account information that was used to pay for your work today. And going like this is not an excuse.
I mean,
you can't just say, I guess it's up with somebody else.
It's not an excuse, but I mean, how you expect me to know what she did? They have my card. You know, I would have just used my card.
Guys, this is high-tech theft now. Not just oops, wrong card. To everyone watching the video, your Apple ID isn't a toy. Protect it like your rent money, because once it's misused, it ain't just a refund issue. It's jail time with your name spelled correctly in court papers.
Are you picking it up? You have a responsibility to know what's going on with it.
I do, but this is the thing.
If you borrow somebody's car and there's a brick of cocaine in the back, guess what? That's not your brick of cocaine in the back.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You have to be responsible for what's in it, who's in it, how you're handling it, and then the finances that are related to it.
But if he's not holding my car, I don't understand why y'all holding my car.
Right now, the best I can figure out is your car is registered to somebody who doesn't exist. Because I don't have Skyler here. Skyler's driver's license that she provided when she paid for the car in the first place isn't coming back to anybody.
Okay.
So I have no idea who that is. So this is why I'm kind of asking you. You're pointing to people that I can't talk to.
I just have her on the phone.
I know, but I don't know who I'm talking to on the phone.
What you mean? I just.
She can come here. She can come to the police department and try to explain it if she wants.
You want her to come all the way from Quincy? I mean, I will tell her to. But
if it's her car and she's responsible for the payments, yeah, that is going to be the request at some point.
Okay.
I don't want to put the cart before the horse on that, right? So I'm going to wait to talk to some of the other detectives.
So who's taking my car?
Right now, that's undecided. I'll let you know though. Right now,
because if he cannot keep
right
my
now,
car,
just like I told
this
you,
is my car. I done paid almost $2,000.
It's not your car. It is. It's registered to Skyler.
Yeah, but I done paid the car note. I done gave her $750. I done got 2 new back. This is my car.
From a legal perspective, it's not. It's Skyler's car because that's who it's registered to.
Yeah, but if it's mine because I done paid for it.
Okay, then Skyler can tell me that when it comes down and show it because I actually don't have any idea who Skyler is. I have no idea who
But
Skyler
what does that have to do with?
Because you're here with the car. You being in
Because
the car with the
I paid her
payments.
for it. Not only did I just pay all that stuff, I gave her the $1,500 payment.
I don't want to. Do you have any questions for him about the
No, I
transaction
mean, he said that it's released, so now it's just me and you.
That was the reason on why you're not getting a loaner, because it's done for its service. That's what he means by release.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Correct.
That doesn't mean that you're free to go and take it, because we're still connected to all these other things that I'm investigating, that we're looking into.
Okay.
So the quicker, if you have answers to this, the quicker we get to them, the quicker we can find a conclusion.
What is not answered?
What's answered is who paid for it, where did that card come from, who's
She
Skyler,
paid.
where is it? No, Skyler didn't pay for it.
She did pay.
Nuh-uh.
That's what she told me.
Look, Jasmine, she didn't. Kara Willard, which is not her auntie. I just talked with her on the phone. I just talked with her. It's
I
not
believe,
her.
and listen, I don't know. I know I sealed my payment. Whatever she did, I have absolutely no clue on how she paid.
And who'd you sell?
Huh? Skyler.
Who is Skyler? Because I'm telling you, I'm running Skyler's driver's license and it's not
That's
coming
my
back to anybody.
sister. I don't have to lie to you about that.
Get her on the phone.
Hi.
Skyler, what is going on? Because they trying to say that.
Here, well, you're on speakerphone with the police right now, Naperville Police. Is this Skyler?
Girl, if you can't keep your lies straight, maybe just don't lie. Try honesty. It's free. Unlike court fines, once fraud is involved, you can't just offer to pay and walk off smiling. It's not a customer complaint anymore. It's a crime scene.
Skyler, what's your last name?
What's going on?
Skyler, what's your last name?
Girl, tell me your last name.
Johnson, how do you spell it?
Johnsson.
Okay, Skylar, is it Skylar?
Yes.
What's your middle name?
I don't know the name.
You don't have a middle name?
No.
What's your birthday? Birthday.
Tell them your birthday and tell them what's going on.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on too.
No, because
Skylar, right now the question is what's your birthday?
January 28th.
What year?
Skylar, what? Tell them.
Officer Christensen here with Detective Maldonado as well. Sister's here at the car dealership because she was trying to pick up a car. She is here because you told her that it was getting paid for, right, Jasmine?
Yeah, she did.
And the payment was then called in by somebody else saying that my card was used here and that person doesn't live in this state. So right now your sister's sitting in the hot seat for this and she's pointing to you.
So what did you do? What is it that you did? Just do you want me to take you off speaker?
My boyfriend I use my boyfriend card. I don't know. What's the problem?
The problem?
What's your boyfriend's name?
Skylar, I don't have time for this. You about to have me in trouble for some stuff you did. I sent you the $750 and I trusted you with my money. If I knew you was gonna do some crazy stuff, I wouldn't even did all that. So just tell what's going on. Just say it. I mean, I don't. You got me looking crazy. I don't have time for this. So what did you do? Who card did you use?
I'm telling you, I use my boyfriend card.
You didn't use your boyfriend's card.
Skylar, you didn't use your boyfriend's card. I know that. Or your boyfriend didn't use his own card. So let's come clean on this. Because Jasmine's sitting here right now, dangerously close to having to come with me to the police department. And if there's an answer to this, I know you don't want to do that to her.
She did send me her money. I'm not denying she did send her money and I paid.
I have no doubt about that either. She showed me the Zelle stuff, but that doesn't mean that the money actually got to the car dealership, which is the problem here.
You know what? I'm gonna call Mama.
No, hold on. Let us keep talking. I want Skyler, tell me what's going on right now. So who bought this car originally?
I paid for my sister. My sister asked me.
No, I mean when the car was Skyler, when the car was originally bought.
He asking basically is it your car or not? That's basically what he's saying.
Yeah, it's my car.
Where'd you buy it?
What is going on? What is all this guy?
Because basically they trying to figure out why did you use.
So Skyler, the mystery sister, doesn't even exist in the DMV system. The cops ran her license. Nothing, like zero record. The car was registered to Skyler, but no one knows who she is. Even Jasmine looked confused, like she had just met her own accomplice for the first time. Now it's a hot mess.
Let's reset one more time here too, because what I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at a copy of a driver's license that looks like it's yours, and I don't have any record of it in the law enforcement system. So where do you currently have a driver's license at? What was that? I'm sorry?
In Quincy.
In Quincy? What's your birth date for real?
I'll tell you her birthday, September 11th.
Uh-huh. Do you have your phone with you?
You got it.
Can you pull it? I want to see the number that's on it.
So this is the one this comes back to her, to Jasmine? But we can't find her at all?
There's no record. There's nothing. Didn't you have a pink case?
Yeah, I took it off.
Where's
I
the
got
pink
two
case?
phones. That's my work phone.
Oh.
What you want to see?
I want to see the number. Go to your profile, see the Apple ID and everything else. So go to the phone number information. For both phones.
Okay.
Jasmine Johnson is her name?
Mm-hmm.
That is
Oh,
it.
who is this?
My phone is in his name. That's why I started.
Oh, okay.
I don't got a lot of you.
How about the other phone? How about your work phone?
My work phone?
Yeah. There's no info in there?
This is my work phone. I just
What happens if you call somebody? What does it show up as?
What, you want me to call you?
Yeah.
This is my work phone. I can't disclose
Call
resume
me. Okay, that's
information.
fine. 331. Call me. So I should see what number it comes up as.
Give me a second. What is it?
331.
If you can't be calling. I can't disclose this kind of. Okay,
But the number is important.
3331.
The only reason we're doing this is because it's not showing up in the contact card. No, you did star 67. It's not going to show up.
I can't
That's
give
why
you.
come on. You got to tell me what number it is.
I can't give you. I cannot give you this number.
I'm the police. I'm not calling your employer.
Okay.
What if I can?
I can't.
I will explain it to your employer.
I can't do that.
Then
I'm
I'll have to
sorry.
go to your employer to get what that number is.
That's fine.
And then they're going to want to know what all this stuff is on top of this?
That's fine, but I can't. That's just part of HIPAA. I can't do that.
It's not HIPAA. I have to abide by HIPAA. HIPAA's when you're sharing medical information back and forth. That's not part of HIPAA.
Well, whatever
you're not
that's
sharing
for,
any medical
whatever-
information, anything that's stupid.
But
There's a
I
contact
can't-
number. Okay, look.
I can't do that.
Jasmine, here. I'm telling you what the alternative is. Because of all of this stuff being connected, I take your phones and they become part of a subpoena.
What do you mean?
They
You can take
become
my.
Oh, I
This
absolutely
my
can.
work phone.
I
You can
absolutely
take that
can.
one.
You're in possession of it. I can take it. I absolutely can.
But
And I
why
don't
is
wanna
y'all
do-
doing? I don't understand this.
Call me. Call me. I need to know that that's the number on that phone.
I can't do that.
Okay, then hand me the phone right now. It's going to become part of the evidence for this case.
Why?
Because it's
This
part
is
of the
my
evidence for
work
this case.
phone.
I don't have to tell you that. I'm telling you right now.
How
Jasmine,
is it
call me.
evidence?
Call me.
Hey Jasmine, what's
Because
Skyler's phone
it's a
number?
phone that you're using. What's Skyler's phone?
I'm not comfortable giving him my work phone. I'm not
I just need the number.
Jasmine refused to give the cop her work phone number. She said it was HIPAA. Girl, if you're innocent, you wouldn't fight over a call log. You'd be begging to prove yourself. Instead, she stalled and dodged.
I don't need your whole
gave
phone.
it to you.
So that is your work phone number?
Yes.
That's your work phone that you called your sister on?
I called on both phones. So. What is like? I don't get what.
Hey, all right, Scott, we're getting a little weird here just because, like...
I don't want to give him my phone.
Well, yeah, that is kind of weird.
I'm calling it right now and it's not dialing to you.
What?
That's not the number for this phone.
It's not. The
It's
210. Okay, I'll just give you the number. It's that.
Okay.
I'll just call you. What's the number?
All right.
Okay, here you go. But don't be getting my job.
I won't.
Okay. And now what's next? Because he told me I can get my stuff and go. I have to get to
I'm
work.
not leaving yet. We're not leaving it. I'm telling you the truth. I'll tell you when we can. Hey,
This was bought from.
It's bought from Toyota Libertyville.
It was never here outside of getting service. Never. It was, but there was no paperwork for it to get bought here.
Correct.
so, hey.
By the way, so Skyler said that she bought it from here.
Dude, no.
No.
The number that you just called on your work phone is the number on all of the paperwork for Skyler from the state.
Yes. Because they have to call me to pick up the car, and he knows that.
Why in the world would that be there too?
They got both numbers. What do you mean?
Skyler's driver's
have to
license
lie.
isn't coming back to anything else too, so. Alright.
So what do you mean?
This is the depth of it?
What do you mean this is the depth? They have to call me to pick up the car, so they have two numbers on file.
But,
Like I told her, she done did something,
but
she not telling me.
I can't help it over here. The other thing that adds into this is that none of the birth dates that you or Skyler gave to me come back to anybody.
I never gave you. What you mean I gave you my birthday?
No, when she was Skyler's birthday.
Listen, just like I told
You
him.
told
she
Skyler to
must have
give me the real birthday on the phone. You said it out loud what it was. It's the one that's on her driver's license. It was used when we bought the car. It's
No,
not it.
I don't know. Her birthday a couple days after mine. Look, sir, I'm not trying to give y'all no problem. What she done did with her car before it was mine, I don't know what she done did. That has nothing to do with me. I just know I paid her. I came to drop it off because I done messed up the tire. She messed it up. I don't know.
I'm just to tell you, like, they are pulling every bit of financial out of here. They're pulling everything from where the car was.
$1,500. I'm not paying for nothing else she done did.
We're past that.
So then what is it? I didn't do anything as far as what she got going on with this car. This is not my car.
I'm telling you right now, if there is stuff about this that is fabricated or false or whatever it is, it's gonna collapse. It's gonna collapse when they get this off.
Listen, and that's on her. You hear me? Right. That is completely on her. I don't my daddy last name.
Jasmine, when I ran your driver's license, it shows me the last places that it ran, and I saw that Will County Probation ran you. Are you on probation for them at all?
Yeah.
Okay, for what?
Driving on suspended and retail.
How did Skyler get the link to pay? You said it was an online payment, right?
For the invoice?
Yeah, but how did she get that? Like, did you send it to her?
Yeah, I copied it. She's saying that she looked like me. How does she look like me? And I got tattoos. She knows.
I'm just saying, hey, that's personal.
And I got a face tattoo.
Okay.
And then I'm telling her this is asshole old. This is 2-3 years ago. I don't look shit like her.
How easy is it to cover up that tattoo?
What you mean to cover it up? I don't wear makeup and shit. Is that what you're trying to say? Y'all
You got eyeliner on, or you got mascara on.
It's not difficult to cover it up.
We've all had enough of it. With you getting the text link for the payment,
to forward to her?
whether you forwarded it or not, that's what you're. Whether you forwarded it or not, there's enough information on there to show that you got the payment. Even if you forwarded it to her or not, you're still at fault for it.
How am I at fault? I never paid or used nobody's stuff.
Can you face that way for me, please, Jasmine?
Yes, but can you tell me why I'm going to jail?
We'll talk more in the jail. I told you right now.
But what am I going to jail for?
For at this point, well, with the credit card fraud, possibly identity theft, you don't know what's going on with that car at this
So
point.
why am I going to jail? That's not my car.
Okay, well then we're going to figure that out.
Okay, I'll go to jail. Can you take me to the bathroom first? That's fine. I don't even care.
We'll be in our jail pretty quick.
No,
Yes, we'll literally be in our jail in a minute.
Just
No,
send me to
we're not doing that.
This don't even make sense. Y'all charging me with credit card fraud. I didn't even make a payment.
You said you made a payment though.
To her? I never paid nothing to them.
You said you made a payment through.
The dealership discovered that the number Jasmine used matched Skyler's car paperwork. Even after all the lies, that phone tied everything back to her. Then, plot twist, Jasmine claimed she bought the car from Skyler and paid $2,000. But it couldn't explain why it's still in Skyler's name or registered to someone who doesn't legally exist. It seems fishy. By the end, everything collapsed, and she ended up with handcuffs. She's currently charged with several offenses, but hasn't been convicted yet. Her court hearing is scheduled for July 15th, 2025 at 9:30 a.m., where she'll face accusations including driving with a suspended license, retail theft over $300, and theft under $500 with intent to control the property. So in the end, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's see who stands out the most. The best comment gets pinned. And hey, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family so they don't miss out on the fun. And now here's a challenge for you. On your screen, you're seeing the 4 best playlists. Click on any one, and I promise you won't regret it. You'll definitely enjoy this one. See you next time. Till then, keep watching.